If you're a competent man and you understand wisdom, listen close. You don't demonstrate competence solely just by being proficient at your career or, being able to build something or demonstrating competency because you're so smart. A lot of times the highest form of competency is actually being aware of how the world works. You have to be aware of female nature, which almost automatically makes you aware of human nature. And human nature, in general, a lot of times, you have to be able to spot deception. Could be bad friends, it could be bad family members, it doesn't matter. You have to be able to look out for where you might make a bad decision or trust somebody that you shouldn't trust. You have to be able to be aware of things so that way you can look out for people who don't have your best interest in mind. And that might include the woman that you're dating. You have to understand this. You can never fully love her the way that you want to. It doesn't matter who you are. I don't care if you have a lot of status. I don't care if you have a lot of money. I don't care if you're 8 feet tall. I don't care if you have a fancy sports car. The second you give a woman your heart, the second she mistakes that for weakness, and she sees that you've become vulnerable, and she ultimately sees that you don't have the level of competency needed, because if you had the level of competency needed, you would be aware of female nature, which automatically makes you aware of human nature. And the reason why she starts to not like you or doesn't trust you once you fall in love with her is because she knows that deep down, like throughout this relationship, she fundamentally knows that you as a man cannot allow yourself to get to that point. And if you have allowed yourself to get to that point, she fundamentally knows at a core level that you're demonstrating weakness. She knows that you are no longer using your masculine intellect. She knows that you're now leading with emotion. Therefore, she doesn't feel safe to follow your lead, because your lead, your rational masculine intellect, has been corrupted. It's been twisted, it's been distorted, and now you look at the world through emotion. And now she knows that you can make a bad judgment or a bad call, and you're no longer a good leader because your emotions have become involved.
What I need you to do is take that next step. You need to learn, understand, and master the language of women. I specifically made this process for you. It's in my bio. It's in my description. You can go and check it out. I made this for you. Go and check that out. I made this for one reason. I want you to be able to have the skill set. Yes, you heard that right. The skill set to attract the woman you genuinely want to attract without her pulling away and leaving you heartbroken, without her losing interest in you and losing interest in the relationship. That way, the woman that you really love, the woman that you really want to be with, you actually know how to retain the interest level in the relationship. That is so important. That is why I made this. I have the best process, the best system that you can just copy paste into your dating life and go and use that. Go and check that out. Go and do this right now.